So about 3 weeks ago, carpenter bees were killing us on our front porch. We would be sitting out there during the day. There would be about 30 of them swarming around our heads and drilling holes up into the rafters and the beams of the porch. But we fixed it, and I'm going to show you how real quick. Scrap wood carpenter bees, made almost for free, and you can make them pretty quickly. All we're going to need to make these are a couple of spade bits. I've got a 1/2 inch and a 1 inch. Some spare wood. We're gonna make one of them out of 4x4 and one of them out of scrap 2x4. Then we're gonna use something to hang them by. I've got these cable staples that will go in the top. You'll need a drill for those bits, and then we'll also need a saw to cut the wood to size, and we'll need either screws or a nail gun to put the thing together for one of them. The other one doesn't require that. Another thing we'll need are some bottles. You can use 20-ounce bottles. You can use some sort of can if you want. We like to use mason jars. And I like to use the small lid ones, small mouth, because I don't like to use them for anything else. So this is a great use for those. The first one I'm going to make out of a scrap piece of 4x4. I still have a nail stuck in there. This edge's real jagged. I'm just going to clean that up quick, and then I'm going to cut it at 9 inches. I'm not going to actually measure the 9 inches because it's not that important, but I show an 8 inch, right about 9 inches on this fence for the saw, so I'm just going to cut it there. Next, we're going to drill the 1 inch hole right in the bottom, as close to the middle as we can be. I don't think you need to be exact on it. And we're going to go up maybe 3 inches or so. That should do. Next, I'm going to take my 1/2 inch spade bit and I'm going to drill up at about a 45-degree angle. Here's my bottom. That's where I made the 1 inch hole. Now I'm going to put this at about a 45 and I'm going to have them meet. So as soon as I feel it break through, I'm good. I'm going to do that on all 4 sides now. So we have 4 1/2 inch holes, one on each side, that angle up, join in with the 1 inch hole. Now I'm going to take one of these staples and I'm going to put it in the top to hang it from. Now I'm going to flip it over, and it works well for me with this area for the saw blade here. I just put that into it and it kind of helps hold it steady for me while I do the next part, which is to attach just the ring. We don't need the flat cover. We just need the ring there. And I'm going to use some little tack nails. I just hit it with a punch. And if I can get it to start, then I can finish it with the punch too, and it'll sit flush. Now the jar can go on, and this one is finished. It can hang just like this, and it will catch bees. I'll show you. For this one, we're just gonna cut 5-inch sections out of 2x4. I'm gonna cut 4 of them, and then we'll have one for the top and one for the bottom as well. So I'm going to put it at 7 and cut 2 of them. So I've got my 4 5-inch pieces, my 2 7-inch pieces. I'm going to put them together with some 2-inch brad nails. So I'm just going to set my 4 pieces like this. Get them flush. And then I'm going to put a piece on top. Now, as you can see, before we put the other side on, we don't have our 1-inch hole, but there is a little gap here, We're gonna take our 1-inch bit and we're gonna bore that out at the end. We've got our tools here, the hook, a couple little nails for the ring, a punch, and our drill bits. We're gonna do the 1-inch hole here, and then we'll do the 1/2 inch coming up on each side. As I was drilling this 1-inch hole, I felt like it was not feeling as sturdy as I would like with those 2-inch brad nails, so I put a couple 2.5 inch construction screws, one into each one. I'm going to do the same thing on the other end. So we have our 1-inch hole. Now we're going to do our 1/2 inch holes. Oh no, I can't clamp it. Second one's done. Just gonna connect the jar and it's ready to hang. So first we filled all the holes they had made with expanding foam, and then we came back and cut them off. We're gonna paint down here anyways, but even the ones where they had a big line of holes where they get in there and lay eggs, we filled them with expanding foam. So this one is made out of 2x4s on the top and bottom and 1x4s on the sides, and it has been killer. There must be, I don't know, 30 or 40 carpenter bees in there. I'd say that trap worked. The other one here is about a 6-inch 4x4, and while it's got maybe 8 or 10 bees in there, it hasn't been nearly as prolific as the other one. I've seen on other videos and read that bees are attracted to other bees, so we leave them in there, and I can't dispute it. It seems to work.